Two cars, you saw him bottom out right there, and something it looks like may have broken, Kevin, as he was on the low side of the track. You saw the sparks when the car bottomed out, and then he just went straight up the track and made very hard contact there in turn number 2.
Flames immediately coming out of the side of the car.
There you go. It looked like something on the right rear broke on that car and just sent James Jakes. And you're right, it erupted in flames instantaneously.
Big flames, not just a little one. These are big flames, and that's scary stuff. Who was that right behind? Was that Alex Lloyd? I think it was. I think it was his teammate.
But that is James Jakes.
That's a big fire.
That really is, and he is already halfway out of the car. The car has come apart as it made very hard contact. The good news is James Jakes is out of the car.
And he looks to be okay. We'll have to wait for a report to make sure that he didn't suffer any type of minor burns or anything, but certainly a scary moment for James Jakes.
He had just done a lap, Kevin, at 219.082. Alex Tagliani is currently P1, and Alex Tagliani just did a lap at 222.01 miles an hour. Ryan Hunter-Reay is next at 221.49. Then Marco Andretti, Takuma Sato, Jay Howard, and Kevin, all 5 of those drivers are over 221 miles an hour. Well, we continue to watch practice. Once again, we were yellow for about 14 minutes for the James Jakes single car incident in turn number 2 very early on. He did say he had some first-degree burns on his back. Other than that, he was okay. He also, Kevin, certainly indicated that it would probably be best to not worry about putting together the backup car in a rushed manner and simply start working on next season. Mike Conway has gone to the top of the chart here in this first session. 222.73 miles an hour, just a tick quicker than Alex Tagliani at 222.71. Then Will Power, Graham Rahal, and Marco Andretti.
Now we're getting a little racy here.
Wow. So they go 3 wide through 4, and that was Marco Andretti on the high side, Paul Tracy in the middle.
Townsend Bell was low.
And Townsend Bell on the low side.
You guys mentioned the rookies, and 2 names that I don't think I heard you guys mention are the 2 drivers that kind of shared Gary Peterson and Sam Schmidt's 17 car this season, and both have had pretty good results. We saw Martin Plowman make 2 or 3 starts on the road and street courses, had a good run at Mid-Ohio, and then, of course, Wade Cunningham, who had an excellent run just 2 weeks ago at Kentucky Speedway. So that's a couple more rookie drivers that are just looking for those opportunities. If they can get those full-time rides, I'm certainly I think a lot of people think those 2 drivers can shine. So, yeah, top to bottom, this rookie class has been very impressive, Mike.
Well, we just watched James Hinchcliffe do something that I'm fairly certain Brian Barnhart didn't want to see him do. And, Kevin, that is run the 06 Sprott Inc. car all the way below the white line.
We'll look at Andretti Autosport with a good session. Ryan Hunter-Reay ends up at the top of the speed chart for the first group. 223.932. He's more than a mile an hour quicker. That's a little more than 1/10 of a second, 0.13 of a second quicker than his teammate Mike Conway, 222.727. And it's pretty tight after that with Alex Tagliani, Will Power, Graham Rahal rounding out the top 5. So Power is P4. Dario Franchitti is going to be in group number 2.
That is Dario Franchitti running to the inside of his good buddy Tony Kanaan with Oriol Servia on the low side. And right now, Ryan Hunter-Reay continues P1, but Tony Kanaan has just moved to P2 at 223.43. Then Oriol Servia.
This group is much quicker.
Yeah, they really are at 223.38. Scott Dixon is next. Yeah, Kevin, we're watching Scott Dixon and Pippa Mann go side by side. Pippa has had her problems over the last, over the last couple of events, and she and Scott were laying down some pretty quick laps there. Kanaan, Servia, Hunter-Reay, Dixon, and Vizo. As right now, KV Lotus looking pretty darn strong. Kanaan is the only driver today to top 224 miles an hour. Remember that Danica Patrick was quickest yesterday, and so far, what is interesting about that, Kevin, is she hasn't backed it up at all. Today, her quickest lap at 221.80 miles an hour. A little bit curious there, given that she was so quick yesterday.
Accelerate your IndyCar experience with IndyCar Mobile and get closer to the action than ever before. Download IndyCar Mobile today, only from Verizon.